Hi, in this video I will show you or I will share some tips and tricks how to build or prepare your presentation, what things you should include and which aspects you should take in account. So first of all, as I mentioned in previous videos, less text, more visualizations. And here the most important thing is that filling slides with the text will not make information clear. So try to put keywords or at least some the most important sentences so that your audience understand what you want to tell with the information which you are giving them. In case you want to put a lot of information in your presentation, then remember, this is not presentation, this is document. And for such a purpose, maybe it's better to prepare some document, handout or handbook manual for your students to read through, but do not put this information in your slides. If you want to make something like conspect, then okay, but the most interesting way is to make visualizations and visualize your information with the keywords. As you understand, in these days, young people are communicating in short sentences. They are texting, tweeting, posting, and all they can observe is short sentences, the most important messages and keywords. When you're preparing your presentation, there are a few things what you have to think about. First of all, what kind of background you will use. Is it white or black, white or maybe dark? What colors and in what colors you will put the text on your slides? What kind of texts and maybe images you will include in your presentation. I will start with background, which is the beginning of the presentation. If you choose black or dark background, this is nothing bad about such a background. It's actually really formal, but you should remember that in some audiences this doesn't work. But with the light background, there is sometimes a problem. For example, if you are presenting or showing your slides in the audience and the room is shiny, then the information, visualizations which are in your presentation will not be seen. And then it's better to choose a dark background. When you have chosen your background, the next thing which is important is to choose what color text and what color symbols will be included in your presentation. If you choose dark slides, then of course the information what you put on is on with the light color texts and letters. But when you choose white background, it's important that all the information is with the darker letters and text on the slides. About the text, fonts are also important because it makes presentation more romantic or more conservative. You should think what kind of presentation and what kind of impression you want to leave after this presentation. So also try to combine it with the fonts what you are using in your presentation. About visual elements, we already have taught, and try to include at least some visual elements in your presentation. And it doesn't matter, is it different size fonts, or you put some symbols, or you put some pictures, or try to structure your presentation in different ways. It's most important that you try and you do something. What else can help your presentation? First of all, if you like to do storytelling and you like to draw some elements on flip chart or whiteboard, it will also really nice work in your presentations. And please do not stop to do it, continue. And those who never done it before, try to include these elements in your presentation. Another things are paper handouts. If I mentioned before you about the text, that presentation which is full of text is not actually presentation, but maybe it's useful to create such handbooks or handouts for your students or for your audience, that they have this information with maybe more suitable things, or maybe some definitions or other useful information. Devices and extra tools which you can use, for example, Mentimeter or Kahoot to interact with your audience, and videos. But be careful with videos, because in some cases videos doesn't work. For example, if you switch from one computer to another computer, you should be sure and make sure that in the room where you present the internet connection is stable, and other aspects with the formats and links which cannot work during your presentation. But if you are sure that and you have prepared for this presentation to show videos, then again, you are welcome. Videos always works good. I hope that after this presentation, the preparation for your presentation will be more clear. Do not be afraid to use some extra tools. Do not be afraid to experiment with your slides, and do not be afraid to involve some new elements in your presentations. Good luck with your presentations. Thank you.